Are you feeling run down? Are you feeling like shit and maybe you're not sure why? Well, here's a few things that you might be missing that might be contributing to you feeling like shit. Number one is not enough vitamin D. Getting out in the sun as much as you can throughout the day, obviously without burning, but also taking a vitamin D supplement, vitamin D with D3 with K2, okay? Take about 10,000 IUs of that a day because you're probably not absorbing a lot of it anyway. Search on YouTube Dr. Berg vitamin D and he'll go through the reasons as to why you should take at least 10,000 IUs a day. Second thing is sauerkraut. Sauerkraut for vitamin C and probiotics and prebiotics. It's a brilliant food, sauerkraut. You can I just get these off Amazon. So try to vary up. This is fermented with juniper berries. The reason why, for the vitamin C, 1 cup, so it's about 90 grams of cabbage has about 30 milligrams of vitamin C. Your RDA is 90 milligrams. 1 cup of cabbage, 90 grams of cabbage has 30 milligrams of vitamin C. When it's fermented and turned into this, it has 700 milligrams of vitamin C. Yeah, it has loads. So one kind of like portion of this, yeah, so it's a third of this jar will have 700 milligrams and your RDA is 90 milligrams. Yeah, so you get plenty, really potent superfood with prebiotics and probiotics as well. Good bacteria for your gut. So make sure you're including sauerkraut in your diet. The third thing to include in your diet is make sure you're including omega-3 rich foods. So wild fish. Yeah, especially wild salmon, not the farmed fish. Don't go for the farmed fish. Wild fish, wild salmon is one of the best things. Make sure you include that at least a couple of times a week. If you're vegan, then make sure you're getting an EPA and DHA supplement and take that consistently. The second thing that I'd recommend you do is prioritize your sleep. Yeah, you know this. Get to bed early. Freaking just get to bed early. Between the hours of 9 p.m. and like midnight, what do? You don't really do much, do you? You just sit there watching TV, eating shit, and up to all sorts of recreational activities that are going to make you feel like shit the next day. All right, so get to bed early. The third thing that I'd recommend you do is a dopamine fast. Look at all the things that increase your dopamine. Yeah, so sex or porn, junk food, high energy dense foods, alcohol, social media, watching movies and all that sort of stuff. Cut all that stuff out just for a short period of time. And yes, you may feel like you're taking a bit of a step back in order to take 2 steps forward, but that's just the way it goes. Or you can just stay where you are and stay stuck and then, just whinge about it. Do it, cut it all out, all right? So dopamine fast, all the things that increase your dopamine, just for 30 days. Nothing's inherently bad, it's just doing it compulsively. You want to gain control over it. Yes, if you're doing it habitually, if you're doing it compulsively, you don't want that. You want to be in control. Yeah, you want to make sure you're doing all of that stuff consciously. If you want to have some junk food or some alcohol or whatever, sex, you want to make sure you're engaging in those sorts of activities consciously and you're choosing to do it. You're not just doing it compulsively from a place of lack and from a place of feeling like shit and pleasure seeking. It never works out. Okay, that's how all addictions start. The final thing that you need to start doing is do something that's physically challenging. You need to challenge yourself physically. Do something that's hard. Do something that you have to kind of like work for now and you get the rewards for it later. You need to train your body, your mind into delayed gratification. So going to the gym, working out, you'll go and you'll come home, you'll look in the mirror and nothing would have changed. You're doing it for the future. So get into that way of thinking, delayed gratification. And plus, obviously, if you're doing it right and you've got people to support you and there's other people that you're training with and you've got good vibes with it, it's just generally going to make you feel better. Okay? And those little small social interactions with other people in that sort of environment is going to lead to you being happier and healthier over the long run. Yeah? So they're my 4 things. Do all them little bits of nutrition, sleep better, stop staying up late, stop eating shit, stop compulsively doing things that spike your dopamine, cut all that stuff out for a little while. And what was the last thing? Oh yeah, get your ass in the gym.